everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Miranda and I do a lot of DIY Dollar Tree home decor projects. So for this one, it's a little bit different. It's still decor, but it's shelves. I was really excited about it because I love how these turn out. The little top shelves are, slender enough that it doesn't take up a lot of room. They like hang up whatever it is you're going to be wearing for that day or that evening. Like a couple of little dresses right here. It would just be so adorable. For this project, I use a lot of the same materials as I used last week. I used 2 of these long plastic plates from Dollar Tree and I painted these solid white, and I'm using the exact same angle brackets as I did in the candle runner. I want to keep this part short as possible so you're not watching the same thing twice, so I'll link it below if you haven't seen it and you want to check it out. I got the brackets at Dollar Tree in the garden section, and all I done was paint the brackets gold, and I glued some diamond wrap on the top of them with some hot glue. Then I grabbed 2 of these canvases in the picture frame section of Dollar Tree. And I know that they have some canvases that are shaped perfectly square. These are not those. These are the longer ones. They're a little bit longer in length. You'll be able to tell the difference. And I used 2 mirrors. These are 8x10 mirrors. And I just took them out of the picture frame. And I'm going to glue these in the center of each of the canvases. And I flipped the mirror face down because the lighting I'm using is so bright. I didn't want that to blind you. But you can see on each side of the mirror that there's just enough space for each bracket on each side. So I use a generous amount of E6000 glue on the back of the mirrors, and I'll just kind of spread that out with a napkin because I want to get the E6000 everywhere. And then I lined the mirror up on the canvas where I was going to lay it down. And before I laid it down, I just applied some hot glue directly on the canvas. And I want to let that sit for a little while. Next, I'll start gluing on the brackets on each side. Now, I made the mistake of leaving the diamond wrap on the back of these brackets. So I had to go back and redo mine. You want to make sure when you're doing this that you glue the brackets, the actual brackets on the canvas without the diamond wrap in between. I did go ahead and add some clips. I said clips. I did go ahead and add some clamps on each side and let that sit for a little while. And I had to rotate these, so I need some more of these clamps. So I just glued another bracket on the other side with E6000 and hot glue as well. The next thing I done was add 2 rows of diamond wrap around the top and the bottom part of the mirror with hot glue just to kind of tie in the diamond wrap that's on the bracket so it kind of all flows together. I also wanted to add a little bit of dimension in some sort of design, so I picked up a couple of these small square mirrors and I glued those in the center of the 8x10 mirrors. Now, you do want to make sure you remove the sticker that's on the back of these square mirrors, as well as those little round foam pieces that are on the back of the square mirrors. And I used E6000 and hot glue to apply these as well. And for like the final touch on the mirror, I just cut off a little patch of diamond wrap and I glued that in the center of the square mirror. So the next thing that I done was I grabbed 2 rolling pins for each shelf. Now, these are wooden and they are in the kitchen section of Dollar Tree. I was actually just going to paint these white, but for some reason, this paint would not look right. It just wasn't taken to it very good. So I let the paint dry that I'd already sprayed, and then I went back over the rolling pins with some Mod Podge and silver glitter. So after I sprinkled the silver glitter and all that was dry, I reapplied Mod Podge over the glitter so the glitter wouldn't shed everywhere. And I figured, well, I'm finished, but I was looking at my long plate, the little white ones, and I thought, what needs a little something? So I decided to go around the edges of the plates with 2 rows of diamonds with a diamond wrap. That was it, and that's all I done for this project, and I'm ready to hang it on the wall and see how it looks. If you're going to be applying a lot of weight onto these shelves, I definitely would probably put a screw in the wall. But what we decided to do just for this video is to use command strips and take some adhesive hooks that are in the hardware section of Dollar Tree and just put those on the back of command strips and hang the shelf up, and then we just set the plate right on top of it. And another thing that I done, I almost forgot to mention this, but I went around the side of the canvases with some thick bling wrap and hot glue. This quote is from Krista Smith from Tennessee. Hers says, "Rise above me or fall below me. Only God can judge me." Thank you, Krista, and everyone that has shared a quote. If you know of one and you have been inspired and you want to leave it, please do in the comments, and I'll share it in a video. If you do, just be sure to put the word quote somewhere in your comment so it's easy to find, and I'll try to keep them all in order. Project, thank you so much for all your support and all the awesome things that you guys share with me in your comments and all the amazing kindness. You guys, you just touch me every single day, I swear. I love you, and thank you so much. I'll see you very soon in another DIY Dollar Tree project. Bye, y'all.